Greetings, good people. I am back and it is hot topics time. Okay, if you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back, royal family member. All right, you guys know how I get down. I like to get straight into it. So, like to hear it, here it go. First up, do you guys remember reading or hearing about this story? A couple stated that their son, their 7-month-old son, was abducted from a parking lot. All right. So the mother, Rebecca, she stated that while she was in the parking lot, at a Big Five, I'm not sure. I guess that's a store in California or a major store in California. Anyway, she said that she got out of the car and went into the back seat to change baby Emmanuel's diaper, 7-month-old baby. She said someone approached her. They said hola. They attacked her. She dropped down to the ground. Next thing you know, she looks up. She doesn't see her baby. She then stated that she ran across the parking lot into the store, the Big Five store, and asked at anyone that she could find if they seen her baby. Okay. To which everybody responded no. So the authorities were called. They gave an interview to the press, and a lot of people were noticing their body language. People were saying, something seems fishy, something's not right. Well, the authorities feel the same way. Okay. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department said that they could not rule out foul play in the case after finding quote unquote inconsistencies in Rebecca, the mother's story. So now, according to KTLA, the child's grandmother claims that Rebecca and her husband Jake have reportedly refused to take a lie detector test without a lawyer present. On top of the couple reportedly refusing to cooperate with the investigation, records have also revealed that Jake, that's the father, has a June 2023 felony conviction for child cruelty from a 2018 arrest. Now, what do y'all have? Do they have a mental illness? Now, I'm not saying that they're guilty of doing anything to their child. However, you have a conviction, sir, and if you know that you have a conviction, what's going on? Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. I think something is up, and I think that they both had something to do with this baby's disappearance. I hope the baby is alive. I hope the baby is alive. Okay, but the authorities, they're not buying their story, and neither is the public. Okay, so also since baby Emmanuel has gone missing, the couple's 2-year-old child has also been removed from the home pending the investigation. And I hope and pray that the 2-year-old is staying with relatives and not handed over to the state, because we know that that can just be terrible. Okay, if that wasn't bad enough, an organization that helps find missing children called the Uvalde Foundation for Kids was originally offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to the recovery of Emmanuel. But since all of this new information has become available, they've withdrawn their support. I don't blame them. They don't want to be associated with this because obviously this is getting a lot of attention, and the public is not buying the story. Not to mention the father's checkered past. Where the hell is that baby? Let me tell you something. People play stupid games all the time. And I did notice that when the mother was giving her interview to the press, she was looking like she just looked terrified, like she looked scared. Some people say she was faking, and I did notice that she had like a black eye. So who knows? The guy could have done something because of his past, right? And she probably knows. This is all speculation. And he's probably the one that gave her the shiner and forced her to tell this bogus story. I don't believe them whatsoever. Okay. So the organization gave a statement, and the statement reads, "We cannot in good conscience utilize our team and resources when so much is missing in this case. Of particular concern to us lies within the inconsistencies in the details and the sudden decision by the mother to end communication with law enforcement and our team. Something is not right in this whole picture." The foundation's founder basically gave that statement. So now they're not willing to cooperate with authorities, and they don't want to take a lie detector test. I mean, I thought lie detector tests were not admissible in court. So I guess it's just going to speak to their character. I don't know. Something is fishy. I'm glad that the 2-year-old has been removed. And I'm going to tell you this, like I said it before, I'm going to say it again. If they had anything to do with that baby being harmed, whatever you get, you deserve. Whatever you get, you deserve. All right, y'all. Up next, let me ask y'all a question. Does this annoy you? Parents who drop their kids off to school, if you're in a car line, whether you walk your kids across the street, whatever, right? In the mornings, drop off. Have you ever seen anything like this? Like a parent in a bathrobe with a towel wrapped around their head with house slippers on, male or female? And if you have, does it tick you off? Okay. So a mom sparks debate after dropping kids off at school in a robe and a head towel. Is this just tired parenting or taking it too far? Now, I know a lot of schools now have dress codes for the parents. They ask the parents to please not drop your kids off in bonnets, slippers, tank tops, leggings. Basically put some clothes on like you're coming out the house. I just think as a society, a lot has become acceptable under the guise of, oh, well, let a man wear what he wants to wear. Let a woman wear what she wants to wear. Freedom of expression, This is a bit much. I don't quite understand. Like, maybe she lives, I don't know. A robe, though? Like, you couldn't draw on some sweatpants and a t-shirt? And then you got the towel. And, to me, this is all unsanitary. Like, robes don't belong outside with the outside air on them. House slippers, too. And that towel. Ooh, this is making my neck itch. I don't know. It's just, to me, it's just unsanitary. No, it doesn't look good. It doesn't. But is it the end of the world? It's not. It's not. Some people in the comments were saying you don't know what this mother is going through. That's very true. They stated that the kids look happy. Let me play the video. See? So somebody's taking video of this woman, which I think is a bit much, especially but then again, she is outside in the public, so anybody can snap a photo. She put herself in that position pretty much. But it's true. You don't know what this woman is going through. You don't know if she's pressed for time. Oh, I'm going to just run in and drop them off. I don't know. It is what it is. This is just not outside attire. And like I said, for me, it's the sanitary reasons. Like robes don't, that outside air hitting your robe. No. And then you have your house slippers on, trekking in the streets. And then that's the same house slippers you wear in the house. Whatever. So I thought that this comment was pretty interesting. I just seen a video where an Uber driver dropped off a 4 and 5-year-old to school because the mom was hung over. The school wasn't even open. The driver stayed with the kids for 15 minutes till it opened. But people out here recording a present parent. I hear you. First of all, if I'm an Uber driver and you, the adult, say, hey, take my kid to school, you getting in the car too, or else I'm canceling the ride. And I might just report you. But I can tell that Uber driver probably had a kind heart and just said, you never know what the mother's going through. Luckily, they weren't a weirdo, or it hasn't been reported that they're a weirdo. So you hung over and you send your 4 and 5-year-old in an Uber with a stranger? Child, they just be letting anybody have kids these days. That was very disturbing. But yeah, what do you think about this attire? I think when you're dropping your kids off, you're getting yourself ready in the morning, you're getting your kids ready in the morning. If it means you have to get up a little bit earlier, 20, 25, 30 minutes earlier, then so be it. Just put on something decent, like sweatpants, some sneakers and a clean t-shirt. I mean, I don't know, y'all. It's just getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. See, this is what Monique was talking about. These bonnets in the airport, not presenting yourself. It's just not presentable. And it's not a form of discrimination. I'm not policing what anyone wears. Yeah, the kids look clean and happy and they don't even care. But still, you're representing yourself and your children. Like, put some clothes on, man. I hope that mother's not going through anything. All right. Let's take a shift down to the dumb shine state, okay? Not the sunshine state, but the dumb shine state. Florida mom charged after allegedly packing some steel in the child's school backpack to return it to their father. This has got to be the dumbest thing that I think that I've read and seen in the entire month of August. Actually, no, it's the second dumbest. Okay. So, a Florida mother has been arrested, rightfully so, after authorities say that she sent her child to school with a weapon in their backpack. According to the Clay County Sheriff's Office, the firearm was discovered on Wednesday, August 13th during the first week of classes. Oh my God. I'm just like, I'm not even trying to figure this out. Like, I saw this story the other day and I just didn't have the energy. Um Deputies said that the young student found the weapon inside her bag upon arriving at school and immediately told a teacher. Oh my God. So the teacher then alerted school administration and law enforcement. Sheriff Michelle Cook confirmed on Facebook that all children are safe. The school was briefly placed on a secure status, meaning lessons continued while no one could enter or leave the campus. Deputies confiscated the firearm before beginning their investigation. What if that child would have been running, bumped into someone, dropped the book bag, and it would have went off? You unless no, there's no justifying this. This is straight out of the dumb shine state. So the CCSO reported that the child's mother, 39-year-old Bronner, had placed the weapon in the bag and instructed her child to return it to their father. Investigators determined that the father drove the student to school without knowing that the weapon was in the backpack. So y'all don't talk? Like, what the hell is this, man? This story is dumb. And so is this mother. Do you know your child could have gotten hurt? Other children could have there's no justification for this but drugs. They got to be on drugs. Bronner has been charged with child neglect and given a firearm to a minor. Both felonies, according to arrest records reviewed by People. The Florida Department of Children, of course, now they're going to take your kids away, dummy. Sheriff Cook called the decision poor and warned parents to always check their children's belongings before school, stressing how easily the situation could have ended in tragedy. She did check her child's backpack. She the one that put the weapon in there. Let me tell you, it's people like this that could possibly serve on a jury one day and hold someone else's fate in their hands with one stroke of a pen or pencil. Well, maybe not, because she has a felony now, right? Felons can't do jury duty, right? Let me know. I didn't even read the whole thing. Like, I just read the caption and maybe like the first paragraph. I couldn't. This is so damn dumb. This is so dumb. Oh, that's a skit from Iyanla. I really weep for some of these children. They can't pick their mother or father. What? Why are you returning like the gun? I don't even want to know. I'm so glad that the child is not harmed. I gotta move on. It's pissed me off. Amara La Negra, her baby father Allan, he was on Love and Hip Hop Miami too briefly. Well, they reopening the case, and you see what they accusing him of. So Allan, known from Love and Hip Hop Miami, and as Amara La Negra'S ex and father of her twin daughters, is facing serious legal charges. The reality star has been charged with 4 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct stemming from allegations dating back to 2010 while he was a student at Western Michigan University. Michigan's Attorney General confirmed his extradition from Florida in July. Some people just they're just allergic to doing right. You just got to have a little spice in your life, huh? So much so that you just commit all types of egregious acts. So now they're reopening this case. So what's gonna happen? This better not be for a storyline, because Love and Hip Hop Miami is due to return. I have nothing to say. I gotta move on. That lady and that gun putting in her daughter's backpack pissed me off. Pissed me off. All right, whatever. I don't care about Allan. You gonna get what you deserve too. All of y'all gonna get what y'all deserve because y'all stupid. Dumb shine state. Florida and Florida. Anyway, let me tell you something about Claressa Shields. I do like her, but like I said, I said this before. There's something really adolescent about her. Okay, putting it mildly, and I'm being respectful. So she wants to. She's planning on having a baby with Papoose. My question is, does Papoose know this? Girl, this man is still married. I don't care if they're separated. You are dating a married man. And God knows what else. Like nobody cares anymore? I guess not. So let's take a listen to what she had to say, child. Like to hear it? Here it go.
It gets tougher to have kids. Do you think of that like a expiration date on your career, or is it 8 years and that's it? Or when will you try and go into having a family, or would you have a kid and then go back to boxing?
That's what I want to do. I feel like I put too much time on hold on having a kid and being married and stuff for boxing already. I'm gonna have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year, and then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one, and then do the same thing again. Like I don't want to wait till I'm 40, 43, whatever, after my career to have my kids.
Right.
Why? Well, you know what? It's her choice. It's her choice. I
want to be able to run at the park with my kids and stuff like that.
So you trying to say at 40-something, 50-something, you can't run with your kids?
I don't want to be too old.
The older women.
Well, good grief. All right. Somebody in the comments said, I know a child that had an IEP when I see one. See, y'all so mean. Someone else wrote, is she challenged? Serious question. Someone else wrote, he's still married. If he died tomorrow, she couldn't even attend the funeral. Now she could attend the funeral. She can attend the funeral. Well, then again, maybe not. I don't know if that's true. Maybe if Remy decides that she can't come in, then yeah, because they're still married. She's doing everything but focusing on boxing. Every day it's about her and Pap. Is this all a publicity stunt? It's starting to make me wonder, because these people who are well known, entertainers, athletes, so on and so forth, they do a lot of things for attention. I can't. Claressa, I don't know. It's just, like I said, something very adolescent about her. And I don't know. She's so infatuated with Papoose. He's still married. You gonna have a baby with a married man? Why? Why do you want to bring a child into that type of mess? Why not wait? And what is the holdup with their divorce, Papoose and Remy? Do y'all think they're even really getting a divorce? Oh my goodness. Can you imagine if he gets back with Remy and leaves Claressa? Claressa, girl, it seems like you falling for the banana in the tailpipe, girl. Oh, he told me he's gonna leave his wife. Why he ain't left yet? Are divorces that expensive? But then again, they have assets that they have to separate. That could be why. I'm concerned for Claressa. I really am. I'm concerned for her. It just seems like she's a little inexperienced in this area, and she just has this like hope that her and Papoose are going to ride off into the sunset. And that very well may be true, but I don't hear him saying any of the same things about Claressa that she says about him. But he could be a different type of person and doesn't want to express all of that. Y'all just pray for Claressa. Y'all pray for Claressa. That's all I got, y'all. That Florida mother really pissed me off. And like I said, I didn't read the entire little article that they wrote in on the Instagram page. Her dumb self. She just stupid. Keep her locked up, dummy. Oh, mercy. I hope the state don't take away her child. And if they do remove the child out of the house, I hope the child goes to stay with a relative. Now you got the kids scared. They mama locked up. She don't know what's going on. She probably thinks she did something wrong. She's probably terrified she saw that thing in her bag. You idiot. Slap her. All right, y'all. I'll be back soon. Until next time, I'll talk to you later.